gotta change some batteries, but there's not volume on it. Just, yeah. Can you check? Just check the Facebook. I haven't said anything yet. I haven't started this. And open the batteries up, and you know, or can you do this? Let me get this set first.
I mean, it may not be, but it just feels like it a little bit, you know. It looks balanced, though, right? One is.
Now you can go up and down, but you don't need to. It will. Okay. All you've got to do is take this button right here. That way goes closer and this way goes farther away.
I didn't know that. That's a weird button, isn't it?
Test. All right, we're on the... I'm sorry, Wenatchee fans. We are 5 minutes into this game, and I am just now getting things ready. If you want to, as Wenatchee Wilderness go up against the Chicago Mission, the issue is that we have been having trouble getting a connection all weekend long, and finally had our jetpack has an AC adapter issue so far is what we've narrowed it down to, and we wouldn't have had live streaming at all except for my son taught me how they used to steal the internet when I would shut down the Wi-Fi so that they couldn't play their Xbox. And now I may know that as a father, but what he taught me to do was to grab a Cat5 cable and steal the internet from the rink, and that's what we are doing. So we are tapped into the Wi-Fi at the Ralston Arena on a hard wire, and so if anybody back watching this on Facebook wants to turn us in, you'll see our live feed go away very quickly because we don't have anything else. But looks like it's going good so far, and the score is currently Chicago Mission 0, Wenatchee 0, I believe. Oh, take that back. It's 1-0 in favor of Chicago Mission. I had my head down changing some batteries and did not see that. So 1-0 for Chicago, as they also just receive a penalty, and Wenatchee will be on the power play in this contest. 12:38 left to go in the first period. So great rink to film from as we are here at the University of Nebraska, Omaha's Ralston Arena on the main rink where the team plays, and Wenatchee puts one deep towards the goalie, has it turned away, but Chicago sends it all the way down to the Wenatchee end for the icing, and we will go back and have a face-off next to the Chicago Mission goalie. And I take that back. They blew the whistle, but they said it's not icing, so we're going to stay in the Wenatchee end. I don't know if I agree with that call. Face-off goes back for Wenatchee. Taken by Connor Jensen, sent over towards Weber. Weber retreats, trying to, as he gets some pressure on him, up against the board. Able to get it back towards Summers. Summers goes over to Jensen. Jensen at the top of the circle, sends it back to Weaver. Weber takes a look, moves in, all the way across to Carruthers. Carruthers with the shot, and it goes up and over the net and draws a whistle. So see if they take it out to the neutral zone or if it was deflected. And Weber? Sorry, Mr. Weber. I have been calling you Weber all weekend when I get the chance, and I've just been corrected by my assistant here on the bench, as Trevor's going to watch the game with us. And Weber takes the face off, goes down into the right corner, gets back on. That's Summers trying to come forward. A good pass up front end, Selmo, but it's turned away and goes to the left board. Now Jensen back over to Weber. Weber top of the circle, back to Jensen. Jensen comes over to Carruthers. All the way across, around the horn we go. And shots taken just wide right by Jensen and picked up behind the net and by Weber. Weber gets it out to Carruthers. Carruthers comes out to the point. Jensen moving across the middle, goes back to Carruthers. Carruthers takes a look. Shot by Jensen's high up over the net and back into the right corner. Up against the board, on the blue line, out with it. Comes Wenatchee, that's Anselmo. He gives it quickly over to Carruthers. Carruthers trying to get hold of the puck, moves over to the right side. Tipped puck goes up in the air to the neutral zone. Wenatchee with it. And Carruthers now back, gives it to Jensen. Has Ballard on the right side. Jensen gets taken down. Puck goes into the corner, and we'll have it wrapped around by Chicago as they're trying to make a breakout. Good back check by Jensen. It's maybe a little interference, but it was not on purpose against Jensen right there in the Wenatchee end as we go into the left corner and have a battle. Puck comes out. Wenatchee's going to be in control. Ballard has it. Trying to get it to Templeton. Finds him, but Templeton has to retreat just a little bit and gives it back over to Kindren. Kindren looking for Pizzi. Gives it into the Chicago end. They're going to take control and come back right into the neutral zone and then retreat. As it comes in on the left side, shot taken, goes up over the net, and Chicago is on the left board with pressure by Wenatchee. Back behind the net, Chicago with a good poke check there by Pizzi, I believe. As it knocks the puck away from the man and back into the Wenatchee end. I'm going to look one more time. That's not Pizzi. That is Kagan. Chicago comes over on the right slot, shot taken, knocked away by Nielsen as it goes into the right corner. Another shot turned away by Nielsen. This time it's going to go up to the left side. Picked up by Chicago. They drop it into the left side again. Top of the circle shot deflected by Bell, I believe, as it goes into the neutral zone. I didn't get that name right at all. Snell. Sorry. My eyes are getting old and I don't have my roster in front of me. I'm going to send my assistant out to get it. It's in the car. At the next opportunity, 8:52 to play in the first period as Chicago Mission goes through the neutral zone and sends it over on the left side with Carruthers on defense. Carruthers gets there first, sends it out onto the right board, goes over to Weber. Weber's going to cross mid-ice and take it in on the left side. He's got Summers with him. Summers now looking for the puck as he gets taken down from behind. Shots by Jensen is covered by the Chicago goalie, and it goes back into the right corner. Chicago with the puck, comes out in front of the net, skates into mid-ice, now into the Wenatchee end. And it goes back out to the point to point. Now top of the circle shot, deflected out in front, picked up by Pizzi. Pizzi sends it over to the left side. Pizzi now on the forecheck as Chicago retreats briefly. Now into the neutral zone where it's deflected and picked up by Wenatchee. And battle right in front of the Wenatchee bench. Chicago comes out with it, sends it deep into the Wenatchee end. Jensen didn't see Chicago had a man behind the net, and he's able to come in and get a stick on the puck. And Chicago has it at the top of the circle. Deflected down by number 15. That'll be Bacchus. As Wenatchee, a good play by Templeton on the blue line, sends it back into Chicago in. Chasing as Templeton gets dumped back into the right corner. Snell puts on the pressure, or excuse me, Kagan puts on the pressure on that end. Templeton's helping out, Stenholm's with them. As Chicago comes in on the left side and puts it through neutral ice and into the Wenatchee end. Good poke check there by Kindren as he stops the rush by Chicago and puts him back into the neutral zone. Whistle blown as I believe the net comes off the post. Oh, it's a cover by Nielsen on a shot I didn't see taken. So Nielsen with the cover stops the shot by Chicago. We'll have a right circle face-off when we start play. Ballard's going to come do the duties. And the face-off goes back towards Chicago. Chicago from the blue line takes a shot right into the glove of Nielsen and draws the whistle. Shot taken. As puck goes over towards the left side, 6:25 left in the first, 1-0 still the score. 1 goal advantage to Chicago as they take it inside the blue line. and trying to find an opening in the Wenatchee defense. Top of the circle shot deflected up over the net and goes in to the right corner. Chicago still with it. Another shot, this one off the crossbar and up and out of play. Someone's messing with the green light back there, as this was not a goal, but the lights are on both sides. I'm not sure what that's about. As Weber comes in for the face-off, Wenatchee's able to take it, moves towards neutral ice, and sends it past the line. Summers with it, trying to find an opening, goes over the left side. Chicago's going to put it up off the board. Quick pass into the Wenatchee end. As it goes in the corner, knocked away by Nielsen over to the right side. Jensen with it, puts it off the board. Picked up out of the air by Chicago, and they turn back once again towards Wenatchee. Blocked by Kagan out top of the circle. Chicago still remains control over on the right board, and Wenatchee's going to come out on the breakout. Good play. Summers goes up towards Kagan, and Kagan can't keep his feet as he's trying to make a play on the right side. He comes back, puts a lot of disruption into Chicago as they're trying to get towards the Wenatchee end, and in the right corner it goes. Lutz is in there in the battle. And the puck's going to come out for Wenatchee, and it's going to come around on the left side. Templeton with it, skates through two people, gets past mid-ice, going to carry it in himself. Nice pass looking for Pizzi on the right side in the slot, just outside of his reach. And Chicago's going to try to turn it around. Nice play by Stenholm to keep it in the Wenatchee offensive end. That's Templeton's trying to find an opening. Wenatchee shot taken right out in front of the net. Good play there by the defense. I believe that was Snell, and it was, who pushes the puck away as it dropped in front of Nielsen. And with an opportunity, now Chicago's going to come through the neutral zone, right through the mid-ice and into the Wenatchee end once again. On the right side from the slot, shot taken, dropped right down by the net. Nielsen reaches back and puts a glove on it and draws the whistle. 4 minutes left in the first period. 1-0 is the score between the Wenatchee Wilderness and the Chicago Mission. Chicago takes face off. As we get going with an offensive series for Wenatchee, it's going to take just a second. I've got a minor technical difficulty going on right now, and I'm going to have Trevor take over the camera for just a second while I fix it. So no audio for just a second. Well, no audio that I'll be running as I'm looking down. 20 seconds left in the first period, 1-0 still to score as Wenatchee had an opportunity, shot taken, and it's covered by the Chicago goalie. Played a lot of Omaha teams since we've been here, so it'll take me a second to get into the Chicago mind as Wenatchee trying to keep it in. 3 seconds left, shot needs to be taken, and it's not going to be in time. So that's the end of the first period, 1-0 in favor of Chicago is the score. And we're going to take 1 minute, it looks like, between periods and come right back at it.
And I zoomed it in and out, so I don't know what you like it.
Oh, it's fine.
That's just how I run it. Yeah, you want this? What's left in the card? So I got a question for you. How do you start this up and run it?
This camera?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the other camera for the game for tomorrow.
And that small one?
Yeah. Okay, we're off to start the second period of this game between the Chicago Mission and the Wenatchee Wilderness. Wenatchee's going to take the face-off, drive it into Chicago end and behind the net. Chicago puts it back over towards the right side, sends it up along the board, and keeps it in the Chicago end is Summers, along with Weber. Chicago onto the Wenatchee side, shot taken, covered by Nielsen on a good play, and we'll draw the whistle and have a face-off in the Wenatchee end. We'll see if maybe Trevor will run this camera full time for me, and I can just call the game. You want to do that? As the puck goes towards the Chicago end, Chicago with it right inside the blue line, sends it to the defense, and back across on the right side. It's up to you.
I don't. If you want me to, I will.
I'll do it for a little bit, and then I'll maybe for something distracts me, I can do it. Switch it to you. Sorry for the live conversation. Is not run this with a camera and play-by-play setup before, and we were trying to decide if that's what we wanted to do here. So Chicago takes a face-off, goes in behind the net. Little battle in the corner. Chicago comes out with it. Good play by Carruthers to slow it down and send it right back in as Jensen takes the loose puck. Chicago across towards the right side, trying to find an outlet. Long pass towards the middle. Again, Carruthers is there. Carruthers carries it in, and Chicago takes it right back into the neutral zone, but Kagan sends it right back to Chicago. Chicago now on the Wenatchee side, over in the left board. Sends it across, but it's into the neutral zone and picked up by Stenholm. Stenholm with almost getting the shot. A good play by Stenholm, back home by Wood. And the puck goes out in the neutral zone. Lutz trying to get it back into the Chicago end. Can't quite make the connection. And a hit, inadvertent I think, but still Chicago players down, slow to get up, but he does make it. Stenholm on the forecheck. Chasing behind the net, good play. As the pass goes all the way up to mid-ice. Chicago comes forward, got an opportunity from the slot, takes a move. And goes in between Nielsen's legs on the 5-hole. For the second goal of the game, 16:02
There you go.
left.
It's simple to see.
In the second period. There's just a second. Sorry, as I took a second, wanted to discuss with my crack staff here what was the nature of the discussion over on the Wenatchee bench, and he says that the play should have been an offsides call, and I didn't see it. That's what we get when we get spotters here, is we get a better game as we start to know more about what's happening. So they still counted the goal, but our crack staff says it should have been offsides as the shots comes in on Nielsen, picked up by Wenatchee, and Wenatchee's going to drive into the neutral zone. Send in deep from the mid-ice, and Summers is going to go in behind the net and take the puck. Gives it to Anselmo. Anselmo gives it up to Carruthers. Carruthers with the shot. Stopped out in front of the net, sent over to the right side. Chicago, mid-ice, trying to get it through. Kendron there on the defense. Excuse me, Snellen on the defense. And a shot comes in from the top of the circle. Gets by Nielsen on the upper right-hand corner. And we have the third goal of the game, 15:09 left in the second period. Busy in for the face-off after the goal. Goes back over to Chicago. Kagan on the forecheck, gets a little piece of it. And Chicago carries it into neutral zone. Gonna just keep on going into the Wenatchee end and on the left side. Backhanded shot, put off the blocker by Nielsen into the boards. And Chicago on the left side tries one out in front, stopped by Wenatchee. And they tried to get it out, but can't quite make it. Puck's in behind the net. In off the board over on the right side. And a good play there by Templeton. Stops the puck for a second. All Chicago can do is send it deep. Puck comes out to the point. D-to-D pass, top of the circle shot. Stopped right in front of the net by the Wenatchee defense. And it's kicked out into the boards by Kagan as he is trying to make something happen. Puck taken by the Chicago goalie. Onto the right board. Kept in by Carruthers initially. But he dropped over the blue line and puts Wenatchee offsides. They have to retreat to get back into the play. Taken by Wenatchee, sent to their blue line. Can't get it into the zone very deep as Jensen carries it back. Jensen comes in, now he's going to make a run. Poke checked away by Chicago. And they're going to go back the other way on a breakaway. Good play there by Luke Nielsen as he puts a stick in front of it and pushes the puck away, and they can't get a shot on the breakaway. Battle on the right board. Carried out into the neutral zone by Chicago. As it comes forward, Carruthers sending it out, taken by Chicago. And a slow shot is covered by Nielsen, draws the whistle. I'm going to ask my crack staff here who number 13 is.
Oh, that's the Ball's brother, isn't it?
Is that Rivers' brother?
I think so, because he just came on the roster, probably why he doesn't have a name tag.
Okay, we're going to start calling number 13 ball unless someone on the FaceTime or, Facebook wants to tell me that that's a different player. But no name and not on my roster is number 13 as Nielsen pushes one away and then covers the second as he stops 2 shots on net from just outside the crease to draw the whistle. 13:03 left in the second period. Scores 3-0 in favor of the Chicago Mission. Face-off goes to Wenatchee, sent back in behind the net. And I just got confirmation as Nielsen stops another shot that number 13 is a brother of Rivers Ball on the 18 team. And so we will see if we can make that call as the game goes on. Icing is the call as the puck goes all the way down to the other end. We will be back to the Wenatchee side for the face-off in the right circle. Face-off, tied up and then taken by Chicago. Good block there by Anselmo, and he's going to go chase it down. Good forecheck too. Anselmo's having a good series right now for the Wenatchee Wilderness as it goes back into the center ice. Picked up by Chicago. Move made, but it's going to be turned away by Weber, and then right in front of the net, Chicago picks up the puck, takes a shot, and turned away by Nielsen. Battle in front as it goes out to the front again. Can't get it out of the zone. And Chicago sends it in deep. Puck sent all the way down towards the other end. Chicago trying to make a long pass, touched at mid-ice. Snell chasing it, gets it back towards Carruthers. Carruthers trying to get it past the Chicago on a good forecheck by the Mission as they're going to carry it through this Wenatchee area. Wenatchee finally, between Templeton and Carruthers, is able to force the puck back into neutral ice where Chicago is going to turn it right back into the Wenatchee end. Stolen by Chicago, comes in, shot from the slot, deflected by Nielsen, put in behind the net. Over to the right side. Goes the puck, now top of the circle, shot taken off the blocker and put to the left side. Shot taken to Nielsen, drops down, is able to cover it. Chicago once again on the right side, going to the circle. Wenatchee gets it, lifts it into the neutral zone. Templeton's there but can't get to the puck, and Chicago goes there first. And we're right back on the defense. Shot taken. Pass from the right slot back into the left slot, and the shot comes up just under the crossbar. And at 10:41 of the second period, Chicago's tallied their 4th goal. 4-0 is the score in favor of the Chicago Mission. Chicago takes the face-off after the goal, retreats into their end, moves into center ice. Puts it in deep behind the net. There to get it, Jensen. Jensen sends it back towards Wood. Wood trying to get it out, battle in behind the net again. Jensen's there to pick up the puck. Back once more behind the net. And Wenatchee's able to bounce it off a player and into the Chicago end. Stenholm with the shot, just a little bit to the left. And Wenatchee gets into a battle on the Chicago end up against the board. Chicago's going to come out with it. Makes a move towards mid-ice. As the offsides was the call, play continued on for a couple seconds after that. And there was a hit with the whistle. There should be no call on that, and there is not. As we'll have a neutral zone face-off when we turn back to action. 9:44 to go in the second period of this 4-0 game in favor of Chicago. Chicago with the face-off. Puts it into the Wenatchee end. Carruthers there to get it. He sends it off the net. Bad hop for Carruthers as it comes right back at him. Chicago, after the battle, gets the puck, puts it out on the point. Steps up on the left side, bounced wide left on the shot, and comes back over to the same spot. Moves over to the other side. Shot deflected into the leg pad of Nielsen, and he makes another good stop. Puck's launched all the way back to the Chicago end. No icing on the play. And Wenatchee comes in on the forecheck from behind the net, off the board. As play goes on to the left slot. Shot taken off the leg pads of Nielsen out in front. Wenatchee battling, trying to get to the puck. Another shot, this one off the shoulder pad. Third shot off the legs. And Wenatchee sends it all the way down. This should be icing. And that is the call. So 3 good stops by Nielsen on that series. As Wenatchee takes the icing call to switch out lines. And we'll have 8:23 left to play in the second period when play resumes. Face-off goes back towards Chicago. Chicago out in the slot. Good play by them, but it just can't quite make the connection. As Wenatchee's going to take it in through the neutral zone and dump it in deep. Templeton on the run, trying to get there first. Short pass into the corner. No one there for Wenatchee on the forecheck. And they're able to get it into the neutral zone. Battling there is Templeton. He makes a move, gets a pass across, sends it all the way into the corner. And now it's going the other way. Shot above the net by Chicago, wraps all the way out to the top of the circle, sent into the corner. Now out front on a good pass, just no one there. High slot shot, it's wide right. Second shot right into the chest protector of Nielsen, and he drops it down in front, puts a glove on it, and draws the whistle. 7:25 left to play in the second period. Puck goes down, back out to the point. Off of Bacchus, I believe, as it goes in. And carried by Ballard trying to get through the slot. Finds a man in Wood and has the puck pushed away by Chicago. Good back check there by Bacchus, I believe. Don't make that Stenholm as Chicago goes the other way into the Wenatchee end. Circles around from behind the net, out in front to the slot. Can't quite make the connection for Chicago. Now they're back there again. Shot comes up off of the glove of Nielsen and into the glass. Wenatchee with it. That's Stenholm as he's trying to get it to the Wenatchee end. And it comes into the neutral zone. Chicago with an opportunity, sends it across. And on a good play, is able to take advantage of a 2-on-nobody, moving up on Nielsen, and find the back door on the crossing pass to the left side in the slot for the 5th goal of the game. So with 6:28 left in the second period, Wenatchee is weathering a 5-0 deficit. Chicago now through the neutral zone. Skates it in past mid-ice and sends it in deep. Breakout is deflected, comes out on some nifty passing, but gives Wenatchee enough time to get in position, and they turn that one away. Another shot comes up, and Nielsen puts a glove on it and is able to corral the puck, drawing the whistle with 5:57 left in the second period. It won't, the AC won't charge it, and so it dies, and now it's like zero battery, and nothing with the AC works. It was plugged in. I gave it to Drake was looking at it, and he said that Drake was saying that the plug-in is bent down in one spot, and he doesn't think that the cable's making connection. But this guy told me how he steals Wi-Fi from my house when I change the password, and it works here too. He says when you change the password on the Wi-Fi, all you got to do is get an Ethernet cable and plug it into the router. So we tried it, it worked. So now you'll know that next time you ban Drake from the Wi-Fi. And the face-off goes back towards Chicago. Chicago takes it through the neutral zone. Wenatchee's right there with a good forecheck and is able to take the pass, take the puck. Stenholm there, now it up to Ballard. Ballard trying to get it through, goes into the right corner. And Chicago now trying to move it through, down along the right side. And they're going to draw the offsides with 4:50 left in the second period. Cousin. Face-off goes back to Chicago. As the puck goes back into Chicago end, Templeton there on the forecheck. As it comes out, carried forward by Chicago, over on the left side. Move with the shot, backhanded shot, taken by Nielsen. And he draws the whistle. Left circle face off. And the puck goes back into the corner. Picked up by Wenatchee. Wrap around behind the net. As Carruthers is going to skate it up from his defensive slot. Goes all the way over on the right side, trying to find an opening. Takes a shot, wide left. Goes out to the point. Taken by Chicago, pushed over to the Wenatchee side. Nielsen comes out and misplays it a little bit and almost pays the price. Has the puck now behind the net. Lifted up into the air as it comes down. And I believe they're going to call a hand pass. as we're going to go to the neutral zone for the next face-off. 3:43 left in the second period, and just to give you a heads up, I believe they're going to do an ice cleaning after this period, and I will be shutting the live stream down to save some of the 4 hours that I get per day to live stream on Facebook. So hopefully we'll be able to get at least most of the second game for the Wilderness tonight. As right after this game on this rink, the Wolves will be playing again, and we'll be trying to live stream that as well. So hopefully we have enough time to get some game time live back at the later game tonight for the Wilderness. The one downside to it is I probably won't have any Wi-Fi at the rink that we're going to, so unless I can find another way to take the cable or to hardwire into their internet, we may not be able to live stream, but we'll give her a good shot. As another goal is scored against Wenatchee there as I was talking, and with 3:15 left in the second period, Chicago now has a 6-0 lead. Chicago with the shot as it goes into the glove of Nielsen, and he draws the whistle. Shot taken by Chicago was from the left circle. It was a good shot. It was deflected a little bit as it went in, and there was a little bit of interference in front of Nielsen. I'm not sure that he saw it. As puck comes out, taken by Chicago. Deflected back into the left corner. Out with it's going to come Chicago as they send it back in deep. Shot deflected over to the left by Nielsen, and puck stays in. Now out to the slot, shot taken right into the glove of Nielsen, and he covers, drawing the whistle. 2:34 left in the second period. 6-0 is the score in favor of Chicago over the Wenatchee Wilderness. Face off back into the corner, taken by Chicago. Chicago trying to make a move. Puck in the blue line, kicked off the foot of Anselmo as he gets a good block on one. And good pressure by Wenatchee. Now it comes out in front again. Stepped up, hard shot taken, and Nielsen steps over and puts the glove on it, drawing the whistle once again. 2:12 left in the second period. But as soon as the Zamboni is done cleaning the ice, we will go back to a live stream. So you'll just see this live stream shut off, and then I'll start another one in about 15 minutes once this period's over. Face off on the right circle. Goes back to Chicago. Step in front of the blue line. Pass goes in behind the net. And Chicago player trips. Yeah, but Wenatchee can't get it out of the zone. They should this time. And they do. Goes towards the Chicago end. Pushed off to the right by the goalie. And Chicago's going to skate it out. As Nielsen gets another stop, whistle's drawn, and Wenatchee's going to go for defensive change. And there'll be 1:34 left to play in this period. Puck goes down out to the point. Chicago with it. Shot taken, and Nielsen sticks the glove out and catches the pop fly. We'll call it a line drive. Didn't quite get above his head. Face-off goes to Chicago, sent in deep by the net. Back there to battle for it is Jensen. Now coming over to help out is Ball. As it goes along the board, back in behind the net again. Battle ensues. Out with it comes Wenatchee. Wenatchee with an opportunity from behind the net. No one there to help out. They're going to have to retreat. Carruthers with it. Trying to get it in and going to have an offsides call. And Wenatchee gets back. Chicago now from the left side reaches into the Wenatchee end. 45 seconds left in the period. Comes out the point. Shot deflected off of Carruthers' skate. Goes just left of the net and back into the corner. From behind the net. That's Ball as it goes out in front. Fagan trying to get to it. Sends the puck down deep. Giving chase is Templeton. 10 seconds left in the period. Now it goes the other direction. Covered by Wenatchee. 2 seconds left. And that's it for the end of the second period. So after two, score is 6-0 for the Chicago Mission. We're going to take a short break as they come out to clean the ice. Come back for live action in about 15 minutes. And we're starting the third period. Sorry, I was just a hair late, but we only missed 8 seconds-ish as the whistle gets blown. And we'll have another face-off in the neutral zone after the offsides. Face-off goes towards Wenatchee, pushed into the neutral zone. Chicago with it, goes back onto their end. Deflected shot goes right back to Jensen, and he sends it in deep. And no one touches it, so we'll get the icing call. And we'll have a face-off in the Wenatchee end. Just start play again. Busy with the face-off, goes back in towards the board. There to grab it is Kindred, I believe. As Templeton takes it, trying to find Kagan, and puck goes back into the Chicago end, but Chicago's going to get there first. Chicago puts it back off their boom board. And Wenatchee sends it in deep. Chicago with the puck. Templeton on the forecheck. As the puck comes across on the Wenatchee end. Puck goes to the blue line, shot taken, bounces over to the right, past Nielsen, and Wenatchee has it on the left board. Touches the referee a little bit, now off a player, and Chicago is going to turn it back the other direction. Puck knocked out of play. And because of that, we will have a face-off. Just outside the Wenatchee end. And the puck goes back towards Chicago. And they skated into the Wenatchee side. Pushed back towards Chicago's end. Chicago picks it up just in front of the red line. And starts to move towards Wenatchee end. Pollard with the defense as Chicago's going to take it to the circle. Comes out to the point. Now to the other side. Good pressure there by Wenatchee and pushes it into the Chicago zone. Chicago with the puck, retreats into their zone. Shot deflected by Nielsen, can't quite reach it with the stick. And Wenatchee will push it towards the Chicago end. Templeton trying to get the puck back from Chicago as he's chasing the player that went to get it. Now that player is on the right side, passes back towards the middle, off the board, picked up by Wenatchee. Quick turn, and poke checked away into the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee gets it with Jensen. Jensen sends it to Templeton. Templeton dumps it into the Chicago end where they turn it right back towards Wenatchee. Shot taken from the face-off circle on the right side, right into the midsection of Nielsen. He covers, drawing the whistle. 12:40 to play in the third period. 6-0 is the score in favor of Chicago. Puck goes all the way back to the Chicago end. Chicago through the middle. Puck's deflected over into the right board. Kept into the point. Now towards the top of the circle. Shot taken. Goes all the way through wide right. And back into the Chicago end. Icing is the call. We'll go back for a face-off in the Chicago end. Face-off goes back into the corner, picked up by Chicago. Pushed off the board into the neutral zone. There to get it was a Chicago player, but he went right on by. Now a battle over in front of the Wenatchee bench. Picked up by Wenatchee, pushed off towards the back of the net as it bounces off the left corner. Comes around, Jensen comes up, keeps it in. Shot off of the leg pads of the Chicago goalie. Kept in by Carruthers. And launched behind the Wenatchee D for the icing call. 10:22 left in the third period. 6-0 is the score in favor of the Chicago Mission. Puck with Chicago heading towards the Wenatchee end. As it goes over on the right side, Chicago dumps it in towards the net, skates it out towards the point, drops to the defenseman, shots off of Templeton and goes into the neutral zone. Battle up against the left board. Out with it comes Lutz, and he sends it around towards the point. Chicago there. Good play by Templeton as he sneaks back in and takes the puck. Back checked by Chicago, gets it back to them, and they get an opportunity. Good defense there by Lutz as he takes away the shot. And Chicago skates it back in. Bounce off a man, goes over into the Chicago end. Chicago back up off the board into the neutral zone, picked up there by Anselmo. Anselmo skates it in, puts it off the board, and it's behind the net, gives chase. Well, Chicago's going to get there first, and it's now back into the Wenatchee, into the play. And a beautiful shot from the high slot, just outside the face-off circle. Wraps in up underneath the crossbar on the left post, and scores the 7th goal of the game for the Mission. 7:58 left to play in this third period. Chicago Mission 7, Wenatchee Wilderness 0. Face-off goes to Chicago. Back in the Chicago end. As Nielsen takes a shot, is able to cover it up, draw the whistle. And we'll have a Wenatchee in face-off with 7:09 left to play in the third period. Face-off goes to Wenatchee. Brothers with it, sends it out front. Taken by Kagan, now sent to Templeton. Icing is the call. Chicago starts that offensive movement from behind the mid-ice and puts it all the way to the boards, drawing the icing. We'll go back to the Chicago end for a face-off with 6:06 left to play in the third period. Off the face-off, shot deflected over in behind the net. Battle on the right side. As the shot comes in, covered by Nielsen. .532 left in the third period. Chicago takes the face-off, sends it out in front, picked up by Anselmo. Anselmo's going to skate through mid-ice, send it in deep to the Chicago end, gives chase. In behind the net. Wenatchee comes out, pass goes out to the corner, and behind the net again. Snell with the pressure. Chicago still behind the net. And a big shot from the top of the circle. Corralled by Nielsen. Drawing the whistle, 4:30 left in the contest. Face-off goes to Wenatchee. Back in the corner, taken by Chicago. Now back into the battle. Pops out, goes over behind the net. Now onto the right side. Wenatchee still battling, trying to get it out. Now in the neutral zone. Puck comes out around from the left side, from behind. Nielsen reaches out, puts a glove on it, draws the whistle, and we'll have another Wenatchee in face-off with 3:14 left in the third. Shot taken, goes off the goalie's glove and above the net. Jensen keeps it in. As Chicago takes possession and working to get it into the neutral zone, and they do. Shot taken off the leg protector of Nielsen, pushed off the left side. Under a minute to play now. Now Chicago takes it into the Wenatchee end. And Wenatchee's going to make a rush towards Chicago. Pushed off to the left side. Carried by Ball. He gives it up. Now behind the net. 15 seconds to play. That's the end of the game. Waved off the goal at the end, so the score will finish Chicago Mission 7, Wenatchee Wilderness nothing. And that's a conclusion of this game. I'm going to shut it off really quickly now so I can have a few more Facebook Live minutes to shoot the Wenatchee Wolves game, which is going to come on here in about 30 minutes. So 30 minutes and another live stream with the Wenatchee Wolves. And they are playing the Colorado Rough Riders. So we will talk to you here in a few minutes.